pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Hey, Jessica, you want to do the roll call?
Baker,
Here.
Kuhn,
Here.
Dryden,
Here.
Hedrick, Hines, Mitchell,
Here.
Thompson, Fire, Police, Public Works, and Ambulance.
All right, can I get a motion to approve the minutes of the September 24th, 2024 public hearing on the 2024 amendments to the zoning regulations?
So moved.
Okay, all right. Kevin and Mike. All in favor of approving the minutes of the September 24th, 2024 public hearing on the 2024 amendment to the zoning regulations, say aye.
Aye.
Any abstaining? All right. The next item is approve the minutes of the September 24th, 2024 regular council meeting. Could I get a motion for that? Brett? Okay, and a second from Claude. All in favor of approving the minutes of the September 24th, 2024 regular council meeting, say aye. Any abstaining? All right. We'll move on to old business. Can I get the report from the ordinance committee? It would be you this time.
Baker, yes, for Jessica Reed, Michael Lee, Dan Peary, John Casey, James Meadery, Bonnie Jenkins, and Terry Clement. And from the ranger was Julie Christopher. Number one, via annexation, West Glendive Industrial Park subdivision, and just an FYI. The Public Works Director presented the de-annexation as a process for the future proposed industrial park. Frank stated that he is not yet familiar with this process, that he will be working with Forrest Anderson, the city planners. The process will take any steps, including eventual action from the council. Then to the planning board, back to the council, and public hearing. The landowner presented a map. Frank can give more details if needed. Number two, changes to dog and cat ordinance update, license fees and rules. Just an FYI. Mayor Diane will work on the changes and updates. They will be emailed to the committee members for review and input. These changes will come to the full council in the future. Number three, time limit on public comment added to city ordinance. Committee recommends setting a 3-minute public comment time limit for committee meetings and council meetings to be added to ordinance 1-6-10. FYI, there will be a visible time clock in the council room for those making public comments. The clock timer has been opened. Number four, zoning rules for shipping containers. Just an FYI. Frank handed out an informational packet. The committee recommends the zoning. Mayor Diane and City Legal opinion from the city attorney. The committee will continue to work on this. Public comment, Terry Keller gave an opinion on public comment time limit. Work for an extended period of time in the neighborhood. We adjourned to 4:15 p.m.
Okay, thank you. Is there any questions about that from the council? All right, let's move on to the report from the personnel committee.
Thank you, ma'am. We met at 4:20 on the 23rd during the room, and same people were in attendance that were at the ordinance meeting. Item one was we looked at the applicants for Ward 2 council positions. We had 4 applicants, one withdrew, so we interviewed 3 for the vacant position on the 26th of September. 3, well, actually we started at 2 p.m. Public Works MOU with Union for garbage collection. action actually should be committee recommends approving the 4 10-hour days for garbage collection. Collection days will change from Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday to Monday and Thursdays. Number 3, credit card and policy and department heads. FYI, city card policy will be enforced. Items purchased will be budgeted items. Persons responsible for the credit card must turn in receipts or pay for them themselves. Public comment was Ms. Keller asked who the applicants are for Ward 2. We adjourned at 4:50.
All right, thank you. The next item is public comment. Carrie Keller, you are first for public comment.
So, I was looking at your rules of conduct of seeing Glendive public meetings. And for Montana Code annotated 23-201, anybody can come into this room and record off their cell phone device. I'll read the MCA real quick. A person may not be excluded from any open meeting under this part and may not be prohibited from photographing, televising, transmitting images or audio by electronic or digital means for recording open meetings. Presiding officer may ensure that these activities do not interfere with the conduct of the meeting. So you have an error in here. And when we were talking about the time limit on committee, the whole point of committee meetings is to converse with you guys and my limiting comments. I feel that would just completely prohibit that. Be able to do that, to be able to conduct that type of stuff, to be able to have answers back, such, which is quite part of what committee meetings are for. There's a lot of stuff gets talked about that's not even on the agenda. Because if you're going to use part of Robert's rules, then you should use all of Robert's rules.
And a committee is still a public meeting with an agenda to be followed.
Which 99% of the time it's not though. Because like there's multiple toppings that happens in all those meetings. Sorry, I have another sneeze coming. And so it gets lost into a gibberish of things that happens when it occurs and people try to work it out, talk about it. That's the whole point of that, which I understand. I can't remember who was talking about Fooper. And then if you had 50 people talking for 10 minutes, we would be there an extra hour, which I completely get. I mean, limiting comments to like Fooper and stuff, and nobody wants to be here for that. But anyways, that's my thing.
Thank you. Okay, Juan, you're next for public comment.
I just have one concern in this. I guess I was thinking about it the last meeting that after the council or the meeting was closed, there continued to be a lot of discussion at the table and in the hall. That's just an extension of the meeting. I think you have to look at what it takes for a quorum. And if there's a group of you more than, what's a quorum?
5,
3, 4,
5.
5. That becomes a meeting. We need to be careful of that because I think this was true. Because when that was going on, I could carry the next one.
Yes, the last meeting is the reason why we do have some of these changes, because there was a lot of crosstalk and people talking, and it was difficult for other people to hear what was going on. And then after the meeting, I know I spoke with you about, we were talking about the garbage. So yes, we're going to try to be more cognizant of that in the future and follow it. Thank you. All right. The next item is new business. I'm going to swear in our new Ward 2 council person so he can vote. So come on up here, Jason, and you can stand by the flag. So I'll give you this, and so we will hold up your right hand and all of this, and we did it. Okay. So I, Jason Saski, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States, the state of Montana, that I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state, and that I will faithfully perform the duties of council member Ward 2 in Glendive, Montana. So help me God.
I, Jason Sassy, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution of Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Montana. That I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state, and that I will faithfully perform my duties as of council member, Ward 2, Glendive, Montana. So help me God.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll sign this afternoon. Thank you. All right, the next item of business is to approve resolution 3161. And let me get it off these. Resolution number 3161, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Glendive, Montana to amend the minimum charge for other material at the Glendive landfill from $5.50 to $10 effective November 1st, 2024 and adopted on October 1st, 2024. So can I get a motion to approve the resolution of the City of Glendive to amend the minimum charge for other material at the Glendive landfill from $5.50 to $10 effective November 1st, 2024 and adopted on October 1st, 2024. Okay, Rhett, and a second. Joanne? All in favor of approving resolution number 3161, say aye. Right, that's now we will move on to resolution number 3162, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Glendive, Montana to amend the disposal rate for tires at the Glendive landfill, changing the rates for car and light truck tires from $3 to $5, medium truck tires from $7 to $10, and off-road tires from $17 to $25. It's effective November 1st, 2024, and adopted on October 1st, 2024. So can I get a motion to approve resolution number 3162? Okay, Clyde, and seconded by Doug. All in favor of approving resolution number 3162, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, any abstaining? All right, we'll move on to resolution number 3163. That's a resolution of the City Council of the City of Glendive, Montana to establish a disposal rate for inert brick and rebar-free concrete at the Glendive landfill at $25 per ton, replacing the previous no-charge policy. Could I get a motion to approve resolution number 3163? Okay, Rhett? All right, and a second? Okay, Joanne? All right, Rhett, what is your question?
Public Works in here, did you guys talk about that at the ordinance committee?
Well, we had talked about this before.
Well, I just wondered why. Decided.
Well, it's like $50 a ton at some of the neighboring landfills. And of course, even when we're not charging for it, we still have to move it. So it seemed that that was a reasonable price. And I'm sure if you have other questions, I'm sure that Frank can answer them when he gets back. He's out of town right now. Any other questions about that? Okay. All in favor of resolution number 3163, say aye.
Aye.
Now we'll move on to 3164. This is a resolution of the City Council of the City of Glendive, Montana to amend the disposal rate for contaminated soil at the Glendive landfill from $13 per ton to $25 per ton. Could I get a motion to approve resolution number 3164? Mike, and a second? Okay, Kevin. All in favor of resolution number 3164, say aye. Okay. All right, we'll move on to resolution number 3165. That's a resolution of the City Council of the City of Glendive, Montana to amend the disposal rate for asphalt at the Glendive landfill from $3 per ton to $8 per ton, effective October 1st, 2024. All in favor?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I need a motion. All right. We got a motion from Doug and a second from Clyde. All in favor of approving resolution number 3165, say aye. Our last one, resolution number 3166. It's a resolution of the City Council of the City of Glendive, Montana to amend the disposal rate for appliances containing CFCs at the Glendive landfill from $20 plus $2.75 per pound to $30 plus the per pound charge, effective November 1st, 2024, and adopted on October 1st, 2024. Could I get a motion to approve resolution number 3166? Okay, Kevin, and a second? Okay, Mike. All in favor of adopting resolution number 3166, say aye. All right, thank you. Now, next we have ordinance number 3/2024. It's an ordinance amending Title I Administration, Chapter 6, City Council, Section 1610, Order of Business of Glendive City Codes of the City of Glendive. 1610, Order of Business. At all meetings of the council, the order of business shall be as follows. Number 1, call to order. Number 2, pledge of allegiance. Number 3, roll call. Number 4, minutes approving and correcting minutes of last regular meeting and minutes of special meetings. Number 5, old business. Number 6, public comment limited to 3 timed minutes. Number 7, new business. Number 8, reports. Number 9, mayor comments. B, the mayor may change the order of business. Can I get a motion to approve ordinance 3/2024?
So moved.
Okay, Mike, and seconded by Rhett.
Ask the question.
Yes.
Thank you. So number 7 on the,
Oh, your
What?
thing is wrong. Sorry.
no, is that new business then?
Yeah, new business is 7, 8 is reports, and 9 is mayor comments.
Okay. Yes, I heard that's what you said, so that's good. Okay, thanks, man.
Sure. Okay, any other questions or discussion? All in favor of approving ordinance number 3/2024, say aye. All right. Ding. Okay. The only other thing I have on our new business is that I did contact Vercata, the K through 12 Montana, to install cameras outside City Hall and City Court. The budget was approved last year and carried over to this year's budget. The cost of the complete package and installation is $12,000, and we can add more cameras in the future if needed. So that's just a FYI. I did kind of put in your packets what it's going to look like. Does anybody have any questions about it? Yeah, Mike.
Yes, Mayor. So the installation is already planned and we know who's doing it.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing it, and it's warranted, and we can add more later. Right now, we're just looking at the outside of the building. Any other discussion? All right. Could I get a motion to approve the accounts payable claim of $149,313.17?
So moved.
Okay, Mike, in a second. All right, Kevin. All in favor of approving the accounts payable claims of $149,313.17, say aye. All right, any abstain? No. All right, can I get a motion to approve the payroll for September of $375,362.40? Okay, and seconded by Rhett. All right. All in favor of approving the payroll for September of $375,362.40, say aye. All right, that carries. All right, next are the department head comments. So did you have anything, Mr. Rubus? Okay, all right. How about you, Miss Mills? Oh, great.
January to September, we had 10,512 calls for service. For the month of September, we had 505 calls for service. 39 of those were criminal investigations that are ongoing.
Okay. Thank you. All right, how about you, Mary Jean?
Last week, to tell you how many ambulance calls we have this year, that they don't match last week of paying, so now we're pushing pretty close to 500 right now at this time, so we're right up there. But I do want to also make a comment, I believe it was last week. I took an ambulance up to the college for that cultivating careers. I don't know if any of you.
Yes.
But yeah. It was for grade 6 through the college kids. I don't know how many hundred of kids went through their job service. I think put it on. Was the sponsors of it, but it was a fantastic day. It was so well organized. The kids were all very polite. What really, really impressed me is so many of those kids know already what path they want to go down. If you would ask me what I want to do, and I knew it was the sixth grader, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't even know what I want to do. Seriously, it was a very, very good experience. I think the kids all had a good time. It was really a responsive day. I was able to do that.
That's great. All right, the upcoming meetings are the Ordinance Committee on October 9th at 4, the Personnel Committee on October 9th at 4:15. And now I just have,
Can-
oh, yeah.
Because that's gonna be street sweeper.
They can meet if they want, take it.
Oh, my word. Well,
They've been
thank
doing
you
really
for
good work.
noticing. I guess it's obvious that I made a couple of mistakes on here. All right, so there we go.
So then October 9th, let me see, is that a Wednesday then, Mary? Yeah.
Yes, it is, and it is Street and Fooper. This was me. I probably didn't change it from my last one.
No, good luck. Well, we did that.
Okay, so then we got that Street on October 9th at 4 and Fooper on October 9th at 4:15. And now I'll go to the mayor comments. I have put up some notices in here that the meetings are recorded and that citizens are responsible to assure that the comment that they give in public is true and accurate. Free speech does not include making slanderous attacks against any individual, whether a public official or any member of the general public. So citizens are required to conduct themselves in an appropriate manner during public meetings. And as a reminder, the city does not respond to rumors or provide information to what clearly appear to be fake identities or from anonymous requesters. You must state your real name and address before we respond to your question, whether it is an email or a letter. This also includes statements online. If you desire an answer, then include your legal name and your address. Public employees, including the employees of the city of Glendive, follow established standards of conduct when engaging on social media. This applies whether engaging on the city's social media or on other social media sites. And I wanted you guys to notice that overtime is greatly reduced this month, and I'll present where we are with the budget and the overtime at our next council meeting. The November 5th or the November 6th council meeting, I think it is. No, the 5th is an election day. So I'm going to ask for feedback from you guys if you want to set the meeting for Monday the 4th or Wednesday the 6th. What do you think about that? Monday, we usually do it on the Monday, right? So everybody okay with doing it on Monday the 4th, the November meeting? Okay. All right, with that being said, could we get a motion for adjournment? Okay, Joanne, and seconded by Doug. All in favor of adjourning, say aye. Well, thank you all.